Yo, who's this red chick? Who's this red-haired chick? This is not me. This is not Colonel Sanders. Oh. For like 2 frames, I had Colonel Sanders' hair, but with the body of a woman, which is kind of funny. So, we back at it. We are back at it. Doing more Pal World just because I'm incredibly bored. My brother is not even here. He's hanging out with friends, so I've been sick all day at the house with just nothing to do. I did cook some eggs. You know, I did cook some eggs. That was nice. I tried to make it into a sort of omelet, but the pan I have is really bad. It curves upwards in the center from where it's been warped, and it's just not very good for spreading out the eggs evenly. You know, I gotta get a small round pan because the only pans we have are square. So I'm gonna try and get me one of those sometime this week. But yeah, I've been trying to drink apple juice. Much healthier, more soothing to the throat than soda is when you're sick. I'm probably just gonna. Today has arguably been worse than yesterday, but I think I'm probably just gonna tough it out and go to work tomorrow anyway. Cause I don't even feel like terrible, right? If I felt terrible, I wouldn't be streaming this. But like, especially in the morning, it's like, ugh, I don't want to. I don't want to get out of bed. I don't feel good. But as like the morning goes on, it's like, okay, this is not bad. Like I can do this. So that's, I don't know. That's sort of where I'm at with the sick thing. But I haven't really, I don't know. I just haven't really had anything to do other than play video games, and I figured, why not go ahead and just stream again. Oh, not going near Anubis. I learned my lesson. Yeah, this is the right way. But yeah, I just figured why not play it again. Last time I think the main thing was I was getting a what's it called? The dig turtle. Can't remember what it's called. Dig toys. That's it. Dig toys. So I got it. And I've actually managed to get quite a few of them in the process of trying to find the right one. And I made the PAL condenser. And so what that does is allows me to condense PALs into one super PAL. And basically it increases their stats, their effectiveness. So it's pretty good. Icewind Island. It doesn't look very icy. Why did you call it Icewind Island? I'm not even on the island yet. Also, these dodo birds are kind of evil. Like, these things, sometimes they're scared of you. And sometimes they're not. I'm not quite sure why. But every now and then they're like, oh, it's time to kill. Hopefully this isn't too deep. Ah, dang it. Alright. Level 18. Cake. Cake. We got Gunther. Gunther is back. Gunther is back in action. Mainly because I found out that Gunther has the ability to use a grenade launcher. Oh! Nope. Not quite. Gunther. Gunther, where are you? I think Gunther glitched through the floor. That is a weird effect. Oh! That hit me through the rock. That's something that I found with this game that needs to be worked on a little bit. Stuff will just hit you through rocks. And it's very annoying. Okay, so we've dropped back down to level 4s and 5s and stuff. What in the world is this scaling? Also, why is this area highlighted? I haven't been here yet. Yeah, this is like starting level type of location. That's what it looks like to me. So forgive me if I'm a little confused why I had to go through the desert of level 20s. Oh, egg. Yeah, I found that eggs tend to spawn at high places. It's kind of cool. I think there's a chest over there too. They love giving me the high up places for items. Now you can find chests and eggs just about anywhere, but it seems like if you go to the top of just about anywhere, you can find a chest. Use a copper key. I've got tons of copper keys. Yeah, everything's back to level 5. It's kind of weird. Let me see what's shaking. Let me see what's going on here. This is Van Weeren, by the way. Very, very cool PAL. I love the design. It being dark fire as well is really cool. Yeah, all this stuff is like kind of disappointing because it's all just like your Route 1 equivalent stuff, you know? It's just all stuff I find in the beginning. Oh, that is a large egg. Please give me. Okay. Another chest. Yeah, flying around is basically just cheating. Have I made it to that spot yet? No. There is a, what is it, Dumud? Something like that. Can't remember what its name is. All I know is that there's got to be some kind of fast travel point. That's what I'm looking for. All right. Well, this is where it was marked on the map over here in this corner. And there's nothing. There's actually just nothing of note here. Now these rocks look a little colder. I wonder if I'm gonna need cold resistance. So far, so good. Oh, there is a tower over here. That's one thing I do like is that it shows you that, you know, where towers can be found, even if you haven't activated them yet. That's a very nice little quality of life thing. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this one though because, oh, never mind. There it is. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, look, that just looks like a part of the skybox. The mountains look a bit more like, yeah, I could probably get up there. I could probably get up there and freeze to death. But like that just looks like a part of the skybox. I mean, that is a massive tree. That is a tree of impossible size. I want to go find that Dumud. I don't think my bird can fit through here. Miraculously, I can. Where's the Dumud? It's in the water. Yeah, people are looking at this thing like, oh, it's so obviously a ripoff of Sobble. I think that's the first form of Inteleon, Sobble. Because of the fin. I'm like, dude, you can take inspiration from things. It's not a carbon copy. I mean, look at the thing. If you look at this and your first instinct is to think Sobble, you're remembering Sobble wrong.
Yeah.
Let me show you a new toy I got. Handgun. Holds 6 rounds. And it's pretty good. The damage is nowhere near as good as, say, the rifle. But it is. I mean, it is fairly powerful still. I can one-shot the level 5 and 6 thugs if I headshot them. I did not a single time. They're after this cat, which is hilarious. Nah, I gotta embarrass him. Had to be done. I thought that this would take the handgun ammo, so I have it in my inventory, but it surprisingly just uses the same type of ammo as the rifle, the coarse ammunition. That was kind of surprising to me because I was like, well, I mean, certainly they would have it be separate since I'm building a handgun, I'm building a rifle. Surely it would be separate, but no. Like I said, it's surprising. As soon as I gain back my stamina, there we go. Alright, gain the stamina. Another egg. I will admit, the flying is kind of, it feels kind of slow. I know it's like, it's definitely faster than just running around. Let me check my messages real quick. My brother was telling me to take the chicken wings out of the freezer and put them in the fridge. And I didn't realize it until an hour later. Which I don't think I would have thawed by tonight anyway. I think he's doing it for tomorrow. Alright. I will look at those memes later. Yeah, just a whole lot of really, nothing on this island, to be honest. I mean, it's nothing really noteworthy here. Unfortunate. There do be a chest. Of the gold variety. Alright. I'll fly to the top of this white mountain. I thought for sure this area was going to be cold. Tropical outfit scheme. I think I already have that. Yeah, man, this island was just kind of a waste. It's just a little disappointing. I don't know. Nothing interesting here, despite the fact that it was, you know, marked on the map before I could even get here. It was just kind of nothing. Which I guess nothing is the wrong way to go about it. There is stuff here, but it's like it's not really super interesting stuff all the time. There definitely could be a giant tree over here, by the way. The size of this map, it really makes me think, yeah, there could be a tree there. I've explored a pretty good amount, but still nowhere near to half the map, which is absurd. If this is all explorable, this is insane. Like, this is actually just insane. The reason I haven't explored here too yet is because the levels are too high. The levels are like in the 30s. I can't quite go here yet. I mean, I did go here just because I was getting around the heat exhaustion. I ended up building this heat-resistant jacket. And I was able to move. I can go in this area, but anything I encounter is like a boss battle, or at least it was back a few days ago. But yeah, I mean, the idea, this area is hot. I'm willing to bet this area is cold. And there's this whole area in between here, which I have not gone to yet. Like, that's in between the 3 areas that I've gone to. So I guess I need to explore this. So for now, it's starting to get darker. I guess I'll just go back to my desert base We'll call it a night. I caught one of the big gunner guys. Like the dudes that are 10 feet tall. In the syndicate bases. Unfortunately, despite the fact that he does carry around his giant minigun, all he does is melee. Super disappointing. I wanted to see giant minigun guy. I wanted to see the heavy from TF2 because that's basically what he is. I guess I could check out that giant leaning square. Oh, really? Really? That's the thing I get stuck on? Alright, dude. That thing, don't mess with it. It will kill you. Instantly. Level 47, bro. And descend. I'm pressing F. I don't know why. Alright, so something I saw, on Twitter, because I guess this is a decent talking point, to have while I'm streaming, which I'm trying to do a little more topical stuff on stream, so this way it's not just gameplay, like it's also, you know, me talking about stuff. I kind of want to do that. But yeah, so something here. You know, Elon Musk, he bought Twitter, right? You know, he did the thing. Where is everyone? It says they're working, but I know they're not. They're not here. Weird. Anyway, you know, he bought Twitter, and the question is like, can you really tell a difference, right? Can you actually tell a significant difference in how Twitter was before and how it is now? And I would say yes. I would certainly say yes. I think there are some negatives, but there also are some positives. The main negatives is because of Twitter being a way of making money now. It's kind of been ruined by bots because bots just farm engagement. So I mean, bots were a problem in comments before, but now it's like even worse. I feel like it was always impossible for me to grow my account regardless. Oh yeah, let me get the eggs started. I moved one of the incubators here. I can't remember if that was here last time. Seems very comfortable. Good. I'll do a small one here. I won't bother with the big ones. I have a lot of eggs. Ring of resistance. Accessory that slightly lowers neutral damage. Interesting. What about these? I don't want to take NyQuil because that will ruin my sleep schedule the days after I get off of it. But tonight today I'm definitely worse than I was yesterday, which is odd because I thought yesterday was like the worst it'll get. Where's my okay, I've got the third one, so I don't really need the second one. No point in that. Tropical outfit, I've already got that. Let me start putting stuff up. I'll put the headband, or the ring, excuse me. I don't know why I said there's a headband. It's clearly a ring. Put that there. I'll put all my regular crafting material stuff here. Leather, yeah, here. No, excuse me. Here, I'll put that. Arrows, don't need the arrows yet. I'm building back up my arrow supply. I'm getting there. Put that there. And then this, we'll put this here. Apparently it can be used as cloth. I don't know, I'll keep it, I guess. It can be sold at a high price. I need to find a merchant. I need to find an item merchant. I do need to find an item merchant. Alright. Wow, this one's already significantly done. This one's going to take forever because it's a large egg. They always take longer. But anyway, so like Twitter, you know, like since it's been bought, I think the major negatives are definitely like it's overrun with bots. But at the same time, I have seen a lot more right-wing posts that I don't follow in my account than I ever had before. And you might be asking why that's a good thing. In a vacuum, it sounds like I'm saying it's biased towards right-wing, but in actuality, it was very much the reverse, like 3 years ago. Like, my Twitter will be non-stop, like, left-wing, not even just politicians, but like, just accounts. And like, I would get all of that, which is like, it's fine, I just ignore it. I just ignore the right-wing stuff too. But it's like, it is kind of actually nice that there does seem to be like, dare I say, more fair distribution of the political aisles. It definitely seems more fair. Like, I will get equal amount now, and that's the thing. And it's not just with that either. Like, it's not, I've noticed recently, I get a lot of like people hating Star Wars and a lot of people liking Star Wars. And like same thing with Marvel, same thing with DC. Like, I get both. I get haters and enthusiasts on almost any subject. And that was not something I was seeing before.
Yeah.
So it is kind of cool for that, I guess. I guess. But it is kind of cool for that, I guess. But at the same time, you can say that there's like, you know, the bot crisis, does that outweigh your enjoyment of the platform overall? Or do you value the more evenly spread, I guess, ideologies? Not just political, but like other stuff too, it seems like. So, I can't say that for everyone, but it certainly seems like, I mean, there's stuff that's trending that would have never trended, I think, if Elon did not buy Twitter. Which then again, I don't know if that's even true necessarily. Maybe Twitter would have done, you know, a lot of these things anyway. But the main thing that I think made it entirely worth it was back whenever like Elon first got it. He made public a bunch of like hidden stuff about how like politicians would like get in contact with Twitter and tell them to like censor certain things. And that was like, I mean, that's something that we kind of knew, right? Everyone kind of knows that happens. That happens on every social media website. And I'm not saying it's not happening now. It could totally be happening now. But I think just the idea that was confirmed so that people can't say like, oh, well, you can't prove it. Now we have definitive proof. And we've had definitive proof for, I guess maybe a year and a half, 2 years now. So it's, I don't know, that to me is kind of nice. I like just like having the definitive proof of that kind of thing. So in that aspect, I honestly, I tip more in favor of Elon's Twitter, but I'm not calling it X. That's just stupid. That's no one calls it X. Everyone still calls it Twitter. I think the only people that call it X are like news stations. Specifically, it seems like Fox calls it X way more. I see more clips of Fox referring to it as X than any other news station, and I think that's just because it's in Fox's best interest to support Elon, because Elon does tend to be more, I guess, right wing. So it's in their best, you know, interest to do that. They support him, he might support them, you know. So that's kind of interesting. Now, another thing that's been wild, that I did not expect this to happen anytime soon. You may remember someone by the name of Gina Carano. She's an actress, and also I think she was an MMA fighter. She wasn't wrestling. I know she had to be like it was a legitimate fighting. It was like a real sport. Sorry, wrestling fans. That's like such a running joke too, because everyone knows wrestling is fake. Like even wrestler fans know that it's fake. They're like, yeah, but it's cool, and I respect it. There's certainly some cool moments where I'm like, dang, that took a lot of skill to do that. Even if it was staged, like that crap is insane. But yeah, so Gina Carano was in Star Wars. She was in The Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2. And if you want to talk about strong female characters, she was like kind of the living embodiment of it. The difference is no one hated her. Absolutely no one hated her character. Because her character like backed it up, right? She wasn't the kind of strong female character that's like, look at me, I'm so strong. I am better than man, haha. It was actually like, yeah, look at her arms. She totally could could beat some average males in arm wrestling, right? She could beat me in arm wrestling for sure, for sure. I'm not a wimp, but I'll admit when I'm beaten. All right, I'll admit when I'm beaten. And so like she looked the part, she played the part pretty well too. And she had an interesting backstory. Like she's from Alderaan, and her, you know, her planet kind of got blown up in the first Star Wars movie. Oh, bee guards! I need to kill you. I need to catch one of you. Ah! Switch to spear, because you're gonna break out of this. Never mind, he's insane. I caught a bee guard. Nice. Now where's the other one? Because I know the other one's gonna attack me. These things explode, by the way. So they're very difficult to catch. Oh, yo, what is that? What was that thing? What was that? Yo, there's two of them. Gory cat? Okay. That's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, I guess. I'll send him my dark. Super effective. That was pretty good. Alright, a little bit overkill. Oh! Oh! Alright, hit him one more time. Oh, there's the bee guard. It decides to show up now at an inopportune moment. Oh, there's two of them? Ah. There's the explosion. Yep. Oh, that was both of them. Okay. Let me just shoot it.
Yeah.
Let me switch to the megas, because I'll have much better odds. Okay. He's insane. Alright. Man, there's a lot of these B guards. Jesus. But yeah, what was I saying? Gina Carano. So, her character had a decent backstory, and I was very interested to see what they would continue to do with her. It seemed like she was a former rebel, who retired, and is just living the sort of, drifter life. And, by the time you get her in The Mandalorian, by the time you see her, she's like, you know, she's just sort of on this, sort of forest swamp planet. And, she helps teach the village how to defend themselves. She helps, the Mandalorian multiple times throughout the series. And slowly but surely you see her returning to the rebellion, or by this point it's, the New Republic. And it's a cool idea, right? It's a cool idea. You get to see this character. Wow, there's a lot of goblins. You get to see a lot of, you know, you get to see this character grow and rise in the ranks and stuff, and that's kind of cool. You know, it's cool to have a New Republic character thrown in with all of the oh, level 26, bro. It's kind of high. With all of the sort of morally gray characters, or at least unaligned characters, not necessarily morally gray, but like, you know, Mandalorian. He's a good guy, pretty much. I mean, he kills people, but he's not like a raging killer. I think you know what? I think I will engage in this battle. I think I will do it. But yeah, she was a cool character, and what ended up happening was she made a post on Twitter, and it seems like a lot of people don't know what it was about. This is, at least, this is the one that I have seen, and I encourage you to please look up the original post from a credible source, and not something that would be, like, hilariously biased. That was a good shot. I encourage you to look it up and see for yourself, like, what it was. But I know one of the posts was she was likening the demonization of Republicans, and conservatives, I guess, as well. She was likening it to how the Jews were treated leading up to the Holocaust. Basically, she's saying that the... I can't do this, right? Dang it, I didn't mean to kill it. Oh, well, that's fine. I still have one. But she was likening, like, you know, before the Holocaust, the Jews were sort of like, oh, hello. Ow! You know, that one actually hurt. But anyway, she was, you know, the Jews before the Holocaust took place, the German government was like, hey, let's slowly ease the population into overall thinking that Jews are inferior. And then we'll round them up. And like, you can definitely see, like, you can understand the point that, like, her post was sort of getting at, that, like, yeah, Republicans and conservatives are, like, sort of made fun of on the internet, but so are liberals and Democrats. I would say it's pretty evenly 50-50. It feels especially that way now since Twitter. So, like, I would not say that it's horrendously biased at this point. But I definitely understand the point. I understand the point of it. She's not belittling what happened in 1940s Germany. She's comparing what happened before that to now. And like, while I don't think she's 100% like in the right with it, I don't think she's 100% like, oh yeah, facts, queen, slay. I do think there is a point, and I can understand the point. And I think most people, if they knew that that's what it was about, would understand. I think most people, if they understood, like, oh, that's what this is about. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. I think that would be most people's reaction. But because Disney, we can't have nice things. We finally get a strong female character that everyone likes, and Disney fired her. Right? And the overall question is, you know, if that opinion, which is not even extreme, to be honest, like that opinion is not extreme. If that opinion can get you, oh, this looks super cinematic, bro. Whoa, this place looks so good. Wow. Anyway, the question is, if that opinion, as mild as it is, can get you fired. And I think there was a few more things as well. Like, that was, I think, the straw that broke the camel's back. I think there were some other posts that she had that, like, people didn't like, but weren't quite there. But Disney sort of saw this as like, oh, okay, yeah, we'll get rid of you, as like the last straw. But I think, you know, the question to be asked is, you know, if that can be, you know, a mild take, not even that extreme. Level 38, I can't do that. If that can get you fired from a show, then do we really have freedom of speech? And that's been like a talking point ever since. Like, Gina Carano's career is nowhere near as like talked about as much as her her incident with Disney. And I think that's interesting. I think it's good for conversation. I think it's good to have those kind of conversations. Whether you like agree with one side or the other, I think it is healthy to overall talk about things. And apparently so does Elon Musk, and that's why I'm talking about it, because he is supporting her in a lawsuit against Disney for discrimination. Now, I'm not a law specialist. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not Legal Eagle. Whoa, something's weird going on with the waterfall there. I am not Legal Eagle. But I would certainly love to hear what he would say about this. I really want him to cover this. Because I want to hear, like, because he is pretty objective. Like, he'll make jokes. But he is pretty fair and objective whenever it comes to talking about things when it comes to, like, the law. Like, it's because of his coverage. I'll give him credit this. It's because of his coverage of the whole Trump criminal cases, where like he keeps getting in trouble for like stuff with the files that he wasn't supposed to keep, and stuff that had to do with the insurrection. Oh yeah, this is cold. Yep, I can't be in this area. I gotta fall down. But yeah, like there was a long chain of time where, and it's still going, where Trump is constantly in some sort of legal battles because of his actions and people underneath him their actions. And it's like, it's because of his videos that I'm like, yeah, okay, I can definitely see where like hardcore Trump supporters, they have to open their eyes a little bit. There was some stuff that was done here that was not very legal. like I'm not even gonna get into it, but like, objectively speaking, I mean, just looking at the law side of things and not you know, not being politically biased about stuff, just looking at what the actual law says and, you know, comparing it to freaking what happened, I can say for certain that Trump did definitely break some laws. And it's like, you know, because of that, it's yeah, I mean, like, he has to be punished. Now, if you want to say that the law should be changed, then that is entirely up to you. That is up to your opinion. It looks like they're fighting each other. I don't know what they're fighting. It looks like they're just to kind of, there's some sort of, there's an insurrection happening. Ha ha ha, topical. They're totally fighting each other. Like, someone explained that to me. Look at this. Look at this. This tent is the most indestructible tent. Alright, it counted that bullet. Oh, I missed. You know what would be funny?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled too much. Look at this tent, bro. This is such, this is insane. This has got to be fixed. Why is the tent hitbox a square? He hasn't been shooting at me. I won't shoot at him. I'm a merciful person. Yeah, but like what I'm saying is I would love to see Legal Eagles take his very much objective law take on if Gina Carano and Elon Musk stand a chance against Twitter, because like I don't know what the contracts are is the thing. Like no one knows except for Disney and Gina what the contracts of her employment were. And so like because of that, like no one can really say if she was allowed to say those kind of things. Because like there are some situations where like some contracts where it's like, hey, don't make any political posts or don't, you know, talk about certain things while you're employed for us. And if you sign the agreement, if you sign the document for that, you have to abide by that. That's the thing. It's like at that point, it's not a freedom of speech thing. It's a breach of contract thing. And Disney can totally just like destroy both of them with just that. If all they have is that, then they win. And that's the thing about this case that I need to know that detail, because that is the deciding factor. If there was a breach of contract where Gina was not supposed to say something and she said something anyway, it doesn't matter how free your country is as far as speech goes. It really does not matter.
Wow.
Okay, I'll catch this one. Wow, he is too strong. That's crazy. Here, fight this one. Where are those coming from? Ah, dang it. Trying to weaken it a little bit. Oh well, it is what it is. This has got to be like level 30 something, right? 35, yeah. What is this? Realm of the Swift. I didn't know Taylor was in this. But yeah, I'm very interested to see what the outcome of that lawsuit will be, if it even goes through. I'm leaning more towards the fact that it won't go through because I think, I think, I think it'll probably be settled outside of court, if that. And I think for sure, I forgot to put an egg on while I was gone. Dang, that sucks. I'm leaning on it'll be settled outside of court, if anything. And if not, it will just be dropped altogether. Because I don't know if, I really don't know if they have a case. I really don't know. You know, I'm all for destroying, or at least hurting, big corporations that suck. And Disney is one of those. Whether you agree with politics or not, like, Disney just sucks as a corporation. So, like, I don't know. I'm down to see them take a hit, but do I think they'll take the hit? No. No, I don't. I have collected so many eggs. They call me the chicken farmer. No, they don't. I guess I'll just get my eggs in order. Look at this. Look at this OCD acting up right now. No, I need to eat the bread. Yeah. Top everyone off. Top myself off. Eat the honey. I think everyone's maxed out. Okay. Let's cook. Let's cook some things. Wow. Mushrooms. Where is she? Oh, there she is. I literally did not see her. That's incredible. Come over here. Yeah. Ow! I'm roasted. But yeah, I'm interested to see where that goes. Let's see, what else is happening with Twitter? Apparently Vosh, which is, I guess a political streamer, but he also streams games, is not quite, well, actually, there is some things to suggest that he is a PDF file, but I don't know if anything's been like officially done. I don't think that's any kind of action has been taken against that. I can for sure say that he's a weirdo, and he's a hypocrite, which, let's be honest, pretty much every political streamer is a hypocrite. Let's just be real, bro. Every single one of them is. So you can like him or hate him. It does not matter. It does not matter. You can agree or not. What at the end of the day, does the political streamer practice what they preach? And the answer is 99% no. So you've got freaking Bosch saying multiple times that if you like lollies, you're a freak, and it suggests something else, because it suggests that you are a full-blown PDF file. He has said that multiple times, and what would you know it? It turns out he likes lolly because he opened up a folder of it specifically to do with. You know, I'm not even gonna say this because I don't want you to suffer like I have. It's bad. It's bad. I'll put it that way. And it's like, if you don't know what freaking lolly is, God bless your soul. But the main thing is like it's bad. It's child. It's drawn child. Not okay content. And it's like, it's one of those things where, let me go to sleep. It's one of those things where it's like, it's kind of a hard line to draw, because, you know, do you ban drawing? Do you ban works of art? It's kind of a slippery slope, because, you know, it can, you know, you think about this like, oh yeah, we should totally just ban, you know, the lolly hentai. And I would even be like, yeah, I would be fine with that. But the problem is like, do you stop there? Where did this come from? Oh, this was from the normal egg. That's right. Kind of unfortunate, because I don't really like this thing, but it does have workaholic. It is apparently good at planting or gathering. I don't know, man. This thing just isn't really good. It's really, I don't know. It's just not good. I don't like it. I mean, the design is kind of okay. It's a giant cat with a funny face. It's just, I don't know. It's just not very good. Let's see. What was this? The Dumud. This is all the stuff I've caught. I need to go through this. B-Guard. Kind of cool. Insulated body. That means it takes less damage from lightning. Okay. Cool. Elizabeth's stats will be increased. I haven't found that one yet, but that's pretty cool. This thing's got a lot of different stats. You see the work suit abilities? This thing has a lot of good stuff. Level 1 and a whole bunch of things. Level 2 and transporting. Very good. Very, very good. I like it. I like it a lot. I would definitely add this to the box of things I need to level up. In fact, let me start moving them. If they're below 20, I'm gonna start moving them in this box. Yeah. If they're below 20, I'm gonna move them in this box. If they're above 20, I'll put them in here. So this needs to go here. This is good. This needs to go here. Good. Level up. I'll put it here. Level up. You're good. And you're good. Level up. Definitely good. I love Cognito so much. And then Dumud. Question. Which Dumud is better? Let me see that right now. Burly Body or Work Slave? You know what? Work Slave is kind of cool. But Burly Body, raising that defense. You can't see me, but I'm doing the Christian Bale American Psycho face. Where he like sucks his lips in, like, or he puckers his lips, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, this is the 18 material. This is the 18 material. Except for one of these things. I saw a 16 somewhere. Oh, this is the Dumud. I need to put this here. Yeah, we'll do that. But yeah, so Vosh is a lolly enjoyer, and it's like the topic of should we just straight up ban it is kind of a hard one, because it's like, okay, where do we stop? Do we stop here? Do we stop, you know, do we stop anime? So it's like, I don't know. It's a difficult thing, right? It's a difficult thing to sort of police. And oftentimes policing is not the answer. So like it's I don't know. It's a very difficult it's a conversation to be had as always, but it's one that I'm not willing to wage war on. I'll just say that I personally would not shed a tear if lolly art was banned. And punishable by law. I would not be sad about it whatsoever, but again, are there victims in this crime? No. Right? There's no victims in the crime, because the drawn character is a character. It is not a person. It does not have feelings. It cannot be abused. So you know, it's kind of a difficult thing to argue. And that's why I think it'll never actually be banned. Can you sell eggs? Yeah, but you get ripped off. Can I sell this? I could, but probably not a good idea. Can I sell money? Yeah, I think I'm good. What's on the PAL market today? The legal market. Rushore Runner, that's kind of cool. Actually, that's very good because you can ride this thing. I kind of like it. I'm not going to lie. I kind of like it. I just wish it wasn't level 4. That's really low. Let me see what I can sell. All of this stuff legal. I'll keep this stuff. I don't really want to get rid of it. This is the stuff I want to get rid of. I already have one Lucky Cremis, so no need. I can just sell the rest of this stuff, yeah. Because I already have another Arsox here. So, wow, that thing's got Ferocious and Stronghold Strategist. That beats my current one. I didn't even finish looking at the rest of these. Goriat, Hooligan, and Abnormal. Full Power Gorilla Mode. Interesting. It looks like a cat, though. Is it supposed to be like a gorilla cat? Weird. Alright, I got over 30,000. I used to be broke.
Yeah.
I used to be broke. But, oh, I ran out of stamina. That was fast. That was very fast. I can't believe I ran out of stamina that fast. But yeah, so Vosh is a freak. We can make fun of him. And then also, like, for another example of political streamers, or just personalities in general, Hassan is always like, we should eat the rich, and like, okay, amen, preach, brother, go ahead. But at the same time, the man lives in like a multi-million-dollar house, and like, okay, I get it. You can have fun with your money. No one is saying you can't. There's nothing wrong with spending money. There's nothing wrong with, enjoying yourself. But if you're going to preach, helping people in financial troubles, helping the lower class, the poverty, then you need to actually, like, do what you're saying. Like, you're talking about politicians helping people out, but like, you have the ability, you have the amount of money to help people in way more immediate ways than politicians ever can. So I want to see, I want to see Hassan, donating all of his money to help the causes he believes in, or so he says. That's all I want to see. And like, I'm sure he probably does do some charity streams and stuff. Whoa, this place looks kind of cool. This place is kind of weird. Huh. There's a tower over there too. I mean, that's all I'm saying. I have nothing against the guy. I don't think most people are like, this guy, I really hate him. I don't think a lot of people can say they truly hate him. They might not like him, but I don't think they hate him. I think there's better things or worse things to hate someone for. Why are you fighting him? Dang it, man! He's too good. What are you doing? Kill him. Yeah, that's it. I was about to say, well, if he gets low enough and he doesn't do anything... Well, he's dead, bro! He's dead! Calm down! That worm. Vicious. Oh, another one. All of those missed. All of those missed. I think the flying types are kind of insane. Because it seems like the AI targets below them because it thinks they're on the ground. And that is kind of broken.
Wah.
Dang it. Come on. Yeah, we got a Gale Claw. Let's go. And it's got aggressive. That's not bad. That's not bad. I wish we got the Robin Quill, but, you know, it's fine. Yeah, people were saying that's the Decidueye. And yeah, I see the resemblance. But it's also not an owl. It is not an owl. And therefore, I do not think it's remotely close to the Decidueye. Other than, like, the look of it. I just wasted, like a cube. Like a sphere. I don't know why I called it a cube. It's very clearly a circle. I do kind of like its voice. Oh, we're nice. We're nice. Please? You're gonna burn to death if you don't get in the ball. Please get in the ball. Yes! Yes! Bottomless stomach. It's not very good. There's the rifle. You are free, Cinnamoth. I haven't explored this area yet. Ooh. Cave of Mysterious Interior. 29? Bro, I can't do that. Yeah, again, I think the main thing is that, like, people just don't like it when people don't practice what they preach. And the thing is that it's impossible because, like, no one is perfect. Everyone is going to mess up. Everyone's going to do something, like, wrong. Everyone is going to, like, do something that they don't even agree with. They don't even believe in at times. We are human. It is in our nature to be imperfect. So it's like, it's impossible to do it. But, like, I feel like it's very easy to not buy a $2 million house. Or I think it was 2 million. It could have been more. Maybe that was like the minimum. This guy is dedicated. You see this? I'm inclined to let him do his business. I want to see what he would do. This is the most dedicated person. The slowest chase scene.
What?
Can't hit him. Alright, bud. Sorry. Yeah, you had to happen. Oh, that's the grappling gun? My bad.
Wah.
Uh-oh. Deal with him, please.
Yeah.
Oh, there's too many. I'm not getting this thing, bro.
Yeah.
Ah, no, it died. It's so high up, dude.
Yeah.
Ah, I missed.
Yeah.
Ah, I predicted it wrong.
Yeah.
We got it. Oh, I didn't know that was a grenade. Okay, it killed it. I was scrambling, trying to get to my pistol. I didn't see what the eagle had. But yeah, I mean, like, you know, not everyone, you know, no one can be perfect, but you don't have to get a $2 million house. You know. And, like, the thing is like, oh, well, he's a streamer, so he has to live in California. No, he doesn't. The main reason, the main purpose of the internet is so that we all don't have to live in these giant cities. We don't all have to congregate in the same spot. That's the beauty of the internet. And, like, if you say he has to be in Los Angeles or California in general, because the cost of living there is insane, you're wrong. He does not have to live there. So, like, I don't understand what the argument is of, oh, well, I you know, I'm a streamer, I have to be here. You don't, man. You don't. So I don't buy it whenever it's like, oh, well, you know, $2 million, that's cheap for a house. And that's probably true. That's probably true for a nice house, for, like, you know, a decent house in California, because, like, California sucks. Yeah, that probably is a good deal for a house. But just don't live in California. Now, if he's got family in California, then, okay, fine, he can live in California. But if like, he doesn't have to live in LA. Like, he doesn't have to live in, like, the giant cities. He can live somewhere that's not miserable and save a lot of money. He could buy, with $2 million, he could buy a much better house in practically any other state. Ancient ritual site. This place is insane. What kind of constructs are these? 28. I'm almost there, but not quite. I don't feel comfortable. I have not been reading any of the journals. I guess I should have. I guess I should have started doing that before, but I'm not going to do that now. That would be boring for stream. So yeah, that's just my quick thoughts on streamers. Man, this place is loaded. Check out all this stuff here. Recent Twitter things. I follow a lot of really good artists on Twitter, and it's very encouraging. I love seeing, you know, a bunch of people. That was a silver key. Interesting. I don't have too many of those. I have 2. Pretty cool stuff, though. I mean, what did I get here? This was a schematic for a crossbow. Well, that's... I already have that. Do not need it. Honestly, I didn't get anything really good. Jesus, you scared the crap out of me. I was like, what is attacking me up here? Like... Yeah, I've got, like, the feed bag, so it's basically an auto feed. But sometimes it waits till they're half full. And I'm like, just go ahead and give them the rest. Just, like, you know, just go ahead and just top them off.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I don't really need this as long as I have the glider. Yeah, I got the glider. There's the tower.
What?
Ah, I took a little bit of fall damage, but it's fine. We come across another current battle scene. Fully loaded, ready to go. This stuff is so weird because it looks almost like technology. It almost looks like technology instead of ancient carvings. loot his corpse. Something screamed at me. A lot of bristlers. Oh, it was you! I'll catch another one.
Yeah.
Yeah! Yeah! Please don't fight me.
Yeah.
I'm just a normal dude. I'm not doing anything aggressive.
Wah.
I'm just vibing.
Yeah.
2 hours later. It's alright though, because I got 400 of these. And the patience is rewarded. Okay. Let us return to the base. But yeah, I follow a lot of cool artists on Twitter, and I really like seeing all the creativity, all the weird ideas. There's one guy I follow who like is making like a comic based off of like arts and crafts supplies as characters. I just think that's so cool. I'm like, who takes this idea? You've got Glue Man, and like, no, he's not a man that shoots glue. He is a tube of glue with like human hands and feet. It's like, it's such a weird idea, but I love it. I love creativity. I love that. Mr. What's this do? When activated, unleashes a primal fury that increases Goriat's attack power. Hooligan. Okay. More attack. And decreased incoming neutral damage. So he's kind of like a neutral that resists neutral. And, which is kind of nice because neutral does not have. Oh, there it goes. There goes Butterbean. Butterbean. I am freezing. Ah! I need to sleep through the night. I need to sleep through the night. My bad. I am AFKing a little bit. Alright. Egg has a minute left. Let me continue looking at the pals. So this thing is good. What? I am. What do you need me to do? The weights? I can end the stream. I have accomplished a lot on this stream, so I will go ahead and end it. Make sure you follow me. Subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I go live next. Follow all my social media accounts so you can keep in touch with all my art stuff.